What is up, YouTube? That's here, and today I'm super excited to bring you guys more VGC 2021 Series 8 battles. Today, we're using the Reshiram team we used yesterday. Yesterday, we tried to focus a little bit on the Slow King. We want to show it brought TR to the table, the big heal pulse, the bulldoze for the self-policy proc. But today, we're going to try to focus everything around Reshiram. I got a lot of questions in yesterday's video saying, look, what's the EV spread? And normally, I always put that stuff on my Patreon. But this thing's built very similar to the way I actually built my Zekrom for Players' Cup 4 qualifiers. It's heavy HP defense because we want to make it a perfect Zacian counter. And you can see I do have it as a quiet nature because Reshiram has a 150 base special attack. It'd be a crime to not put my nature to get the 10% boost there, because like 150 defense, 150 special attack versus the 100 defense and 120 specialty, you get so much more bang for your buck putting your nature in your stat that's the highest. That way you get the most amount of free points for it. So it's just this easy. Like, my Reshiram is so freaking thick, and this is the EV spread that does it. And I also think this is just like a really cool set. I actually don't think you ever need Blue Flare. I know I miss more Heat Waves than literally everyone else, but Heat Wave's pretty good. AoE damage is pretty good, and layering up damage on your main targets as well as your opponent's like support Pokemon, it's really, really important for the long games. And that's what we're going to be trying to focus today. We're going to be trying to play the long games with Reshiram Slow King. Yesterday we used a little bit of Venucol and made the games go quick. But today, we're trying our best to play the long game. We're trying our best to have a lot of fun and trying our best to climb the Series 8 ladder for the very end of the season. Speaking of the end of the season and Series 8, think about answering the question today and letting me know, are you guys actually excited for Series 9 to come, going back to those Series 7 rules, or are you sad to see Series 8 leave? Let me know in the comments below, and let's get right into the battles. Here we go. Solgaleo versus Reshiram. Yes, that's the matchup that I like. That's the matchup that I want. That's the matchup that I like. Let's actually think about what we want to do in this situation. I think they're definitely leading in Sin. I think if you're not leading in Sin, you're throwing in this matchup. So, I mean, do we still want to try Slow King? I still think Slow King, like Reshiram, can be really good. We can probably just go self-proc. We can probably just go Protect Trick Room. They might even self-proc our policy. And then we'll be good to go. I think we bring the Landorus in case we get, really behind. And then I kind of want to bring Porygon. But I know that Reshiram can set this up for Venusaur. So it's like, Venusaur is still so good here. Venusaur has neutral damage, if not super effective damage on most of those Mons. Do I care about Feeny? I kind of want to bring Torkoal too. Like, I think Torkoal's a great Mon. I think Torkoal can definitely come. Feeny's problematic, but like, we could Solar Beam a Feeny. And that's what I have to say about that. Hopefully we can get our Trick Room up, right? Yo, hopefully we can get Trick Room up. I don't know if they'll let me. See, like, I'm kind of worried about them leading, like, a Zapdos board. If they do that, I will definitely just switch out my Slow King for Landorus. And then we'll be fine. That's one of the reasons why Landorus is actually in this team. It makes for a great switch-in for the things that can actually really pin a Slow King really hard. So, like, Lekkies, Zapdoses, those are things that are great for Slow King. I mean, they're not even great. Like, I don't even know if, like, regular Zapdos Max Lightning one-shots a Slow King. They'd have to be, like, Orb to have some sort of damage modifier, like a Helping Hand or something. That lead, though, do I care? I don't actually think that I care. I also think that I can just eat this Max Quake in the face. So, I'm going to eat the Max Quake in the face. And I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking if I even want to Bulldoze. Not Bulldoze, sorry. I'm thinking if I even want to Trick Room right now, because I don't actually have to. I think that's the right play. I think you Trick Room and hit Cradilly. Yeah, I'm good at Pokemon, guys. I'm good at Pokemon. Oh, you ever seen someone as good as Pokemon as me? No? I know, right? I mean, they could totally, like, Leech Seed and do a bunch of cool stuff like that. I still think we're okay here. And also, they have a Cradilly, so it's like, they can't go for, like, water attacks very well. So they can't, like, max their Feeny over, like, max guys or get redirected. And this is going to do really, really good damage. I wonder what he thought I was going to lead with where he led Solgaleo Cradilly. That's a weird looking lead. But we're just going to stick Max Quakes into this Feeny. And we'll be in a great spot. I'd hate to get Leech Seeded here, but there's not that much I can do about it, so. I can take that thing out next turn. The fact that we set the Sun there will be in a great spot. Feeny might be able to Calm Mind. That might be problematic. Stockpile. I can still take it out from here. Stockpile's a good move. I actually think Stockpile's pretty cool. But I still do take out, especially if I proc a policy on it. So there's the Trick Room. He's like, what? Why would you Trick Room? I wonder if he's going to recover. I still think I can take it out, though. It's some boosted. We're going to be +2. Even if he recovers here, I think I take it out. We'll see. Credillia is an underrated Pokemon, though. I will say that. I'm happier that he didn't get a Leech Seed off, because he would have like protected next turn. I would have had to go after the Feeny. He'd been back at full just from a Leech Seed, and that would have been all bad. So like, I'd much rather fight against Stockpile. Don't max your Feeny. You have a Credillia. Don't do it. Don't do it. He did. I mean, go for it, champ. Okay, he's maxing the Credillia. Also, don't do that, I guess. You're still gone. You have to be gone. He's thinking like, this is going to do less damage. My Stockpile will mitigate the sun. I'm like, bro, I'm going +2. And if you're going to proc my policy, like, I was going to say, he's probably going to Rockfall my Reshiram to take away my sun. But, like, I'm still going +2. Like, I'm going to go Super right now. Super Reshiram. Let's see if we underspeed the Feeny. I hope Feeny doesn't like a light screen. That would suck. Rockfall, go for it. Yeah. Go for it, bro. Double policy proc. Okay. Yeah, Rockfall's up. He's gonna get a Spit F boost, so maybe he's not dead. But then like Slowking can't do shit. Yeah, I was gonna say I could go for something else. Are you still gone? No, he's actually like super thick now. That's actually a really, really cool tech, I think. That was a smart play from him. But let's see what Feeny does. Heal Pulse? Fuck! Alright, so we gotta like try hard here. This is gonna be hard now. We're gonna trade heal pulses. And the thing is, like, I'm a turn slow on the max. Because I maxed early. And it's leftovers Feeny. He's probably thinking, like, haha, I have heal pulse, I will win. It's like, I don't know what we even do here. I think I just Quake him. This is my last max turn. And I think you just Quake to get the Spit F boost. To make it so he just does less and less over the course of time. Yep. It's probably the right play. That's you know what? Shout outs to this guy. Shout outs to him. I really don't think that like I would have been able to do like that much damage. So we'll see. I love the fact that my heal pulse is slower though. It's slower than the Credillia. That's so sick. So Quake's here. It's not about dealing damage. It's about not dying, because that's already 2 of his ancient powers gone. Yeah, we'll see if he gets an ancient power proc or like something else. I just straight up lose. This is gonna be weird. I'm not gonna lie. This is gonna be weird. And we're gonna be stuck using like Heat Wave next turn. That's like not good at all. Eventually, our Trick Room's gonna end. And then he'll have the heal pulse value again. I wonder if he's going to grass attack my Slowking this turn. I'm surprised he hasn't yet. He might not have a grass attack. I can't burn anything, but this will actually stick decent damage into the Feeny too. If I hit my moves, that is. So we'll full heal right here. Full heal. How much damage are you doing against +2 Reshiram? +2 Reshiram. How much damage are you taking? Alright, cool. We actually restore more than he deals, so that's good. It's good to see. Hit my Heat Waves. That's good to see. It's good damage on that Feeny, too. So my plan here, as weird as it sounds, is to like get a Trick Room up again. And then just bring in Torkoal and win the game. That's kind of where I'm looking. Because like if he has a Feeny that's going to be about half, this thing and a Solgaleo will probably be fine. And for everyone thinking like your Reshiram's not doing any damage, this Reshiram has most of its points in like HP and defense as well as specialty. I think it just has nature going for it as far as like special attack investment. So now he's going to be restoring less as well. And Ancient Power is like not that strong. So we're going to Heal Pulse. I wouldn't be surprised to see more stockpiles, to be fair. I really wouldn't. The Heal Pulse Tournament of Champions right now. Holy Heal Pulse, right? Let's go. Stockpile's up. It's not even wrong. He's just eventually going to get out of my range, I think. But he's already used 3 rock falls. So it's like, you only get so many. Of course, I'm going to miss a heat wave eventually, I'm sure. But that Feeney's eventually going to get taken out. I do still want to re-TR, right? Because I'm at full right now. He didn't even hit me, so like I can re-TR here. I think re-TRing is good. I'm not going to Muddy Water to give him a special attack boost. That's not happening. Did we see the item on the Credilla yet? I don't think we did. So it might even be like a pinch bear or something weird too. It could still be like policy? I never hit him for super effective. He's used 3 rock falls. He only has 5 more. Scald. Storm Drain. He's going for it. He's trying to power himself up. No! He does have Scald. I was going to say, like, when's he going to start using water attacks? Heat Wave? Oh, and now I start missing. No! Double miss Heat Wave? Are you... And he's going to start charging a Meteor Beam. It's Power Herb. No, no, no. What is this life? Fuck. Whoa. This guy's, like, so next level. I just double missed my Heat Wave, too. Why are we alive? Why are we alive? He just got +2 and we ate it. Reshiram is amazing. I mean, it'd be really cool if he hit his moves, but like that was so amazing, Reshiram. I'm gonna get a heal pulse off. What's he gonna do? Start charging a meteor beam? Oh my gosh. If I would have hit that fiend, that would have been so good there. I just want to make sure I heal pulse the right guy. He could have missed that meteor beam like I double missed my heat wave. Now I can start burning things. Come on, Reshiram. Withdrawing? That's right. Get out of here. Show me that Solgaleo. Instant? Yeah. Alright, cool. We see all his mons now. So he has the big fake outs up now. Next turn I'm just going to go for like protect probably. On the Reshiram. If he starts charging a meteor beam this turn, I know what I'm doing. Protect-a-mundo. Okay. Energy ball. So he had energy ball the whole time. Like, why didn't he just try and remove the Slow King off the board? That's on him. He's had that move the whole time. So stockpile, energy ball, meteor beam. There we go. Big hit. That's so important. I kind of want to actually take this turn to, like, go for a heal pulse. If you go for, like, a fake out energy ball into that slot, like, I'll get my heal pulse off. And if not, like, I kill your Instant. I don't really need Slow King. If you actually kill the Slow King, I have to bring in Torkoal. And Torkoal will power up the Reshiram. It'll melt these two off the board. And I think we have Porygon on the back to reset TR if we're running low on TR turns. So who are you fake outing? It's fine. Lose your Instant then. Yep. Lose the Instant. I think. I'm still at +2. You didn't take away my +2. I kind of just, like, wet noodled versus that Credilli. Yep. And if you send out the Feeny, cool. I can kill Feeny. I got the crit. Yeah, we take those. Not that I needed it. You guys think the Solgaleo has wide guard? I'd rather see Feeny here. I'm afraid of wide guard. Oh, cool. I'm also afraid of, like, Earthquake Torkoal, but, like, I think our last month Porygon. So we just would have to switch out, probably. Switch out Torkoal or something. Let me just make sure. I should have 2 turns left to my TR. So I'm going to make sure. 2. Awesome. That's enough. That's enough of a go from me. Heal Pulse won't save you when I haven't done my damage yet. Let's go Torkoal. And we don't even really need Torkoal to, like, necessarily, like, one-shot everything. We just need Torkoal to get most of the Feenies off the board. And then he sends out the Solgaleo, and then we just Heat Wave there, and we're fine. Ice Beam will actually still do decent damage against the Credilli. He's thinking about it. He's like, oh, I don't know. I don't know about this one. Backs to the wall. That one big Heat Wave miss really, really hurt. I swear, no one misses Heat Wave more than me. Big damage. No! Feeney's alive! That sucks. That sucks. He's charging a Meteor Beam. I think we win. Because, like, next turn we just Eruption him again. He's probably heal pulsing here, but I thought the Feeney was going to go down. Heat Wave. Yes! I forgot. The Feeney, last time the Feeney. We crit! We take those. Oh, is that a crit? That's just how much that does. No, the power of the sun. It's not even a crit. Taste the power of the sun. Taste the power of Reshiram and Torkoal. Taste it. Taste the power. You taste that power. You take that power, you taste it. Oh, man, that's so good. So good. But yeah, before the Feeney had a Bulldoze, which made him slower than Reshiram. But, you know, we switched it, so we brought it back. I still have my Bulldoze. So, like, I'm still slow in my TR. Let's go. You gonna protect? Wait out that TR? Yep. I think the actual right play is to switch out Torkoal, protect Reshiram, and then next turn, just try and reset the TR so Torkoal can use Overheat. Because if he Eruption crits, sorry, not Eruption, if he Earthquake crits and Torkoal goes down to like 5 HP and then he KOs my Reshiram, I'm sad. But if I switch in... Oh, I have Landorus. That's completely different. That's totally fine. Right, actually... Let me think about that. I'm gonna Eruption. I actually think I just eat an Earthquake. Because I'm full HP defense. Show me the EQ. Yep. Yup! I was like, I could just eat this. Yo, Heat Wave Reshiram! Oh, Reshiram just dumpstered everyone. Reshiram got all 4 KOs that game. Incineroar, Feeney, Credilli, Solgaleo. None of them can hold a candle to our boy Reshiram. Let's go. Why are we ranking up with this team? Why are we ranking up? Who we got? Survey says. Number 544 in the whole wide world. Ogre. Alright, a little bit of TR potential, a little bit of Wide Guard potential. Wide Guard's scary because we have so much AoE. Slowking's actually super good for Stalka. So they're going to be going with like Rilla at some point to deal with the Slowking. We know this, so that's good for us because I think we might actually want to go like Big Lando this game. This is one of the few scenarios where I really want to talk about potentially leading my Lando. And the weird thing is, like, I just want to use Quake. I just want to max Quake things because I think they're going to Trick Room. Sorry, I think they're going to Tailwind Whims. So like if I lead Lando, right, and Porygon, because I really think they're going to go with the top 4. I think they're going to go like Cinderace, Ogre, Whimsicott, Rilla in like a different order. And so I kind of want to lead like this because Porygon Ice Beams those two. It will live because if we intimidate the Cinderace, we'll live the Cinderace move, and then we just set TR. And then like I really feel that like they're not going to be going with the Solramons this game. My personal, I'm making a meta call choice. Also, because I have Lando, if I do want to max my Lando, which I think I might max Lando this game, they don't actually, I don't even know. Like, I can go for Airstreams is what I'm trying to say, is if like, I don't have to set TR, I can actually just switch my Reshiram Airstream and go to the races if I don't see Whims. But I think we're going to see Whims. I don't think they're bringing Whims in the back. So it's Porygon 2. And Stalka? Cool. We're just going to not do that. But this is still fine, I think. I think this is actually still super fine. So Intimidate's great for Stalka. Oh, do I really just... I kind of want to just switch in my Torkoal right now. Trace my Intimidate, bro. Can you not? That hurts. He's really running Trace. Cool, I'll take that. Alright. Let's do that. I think I'm just going to bring the Torkoal in. He is intimidated. I'd like to recycle that as much as possible. Save this Lando in the back. There's a couple different things I could do. I could bring in the Torkoal. I could bring the Reshiram. Those are both like really solid options versus this. I kind of want to bring in Torkoal, set the Sun, and then switch up a Reshiram on the turn that he Rock Slides. I kind of want to do that. That'd be really, really sick. Because it would set the Sun, it would bait the Ogre to come in. And then we can Super Punch by bringing Torkoal back in later. wide guard. There it is. So we actually see the wide guard. That's super important to see this early. So he's going to be Trick Rooming. I think it means we just bring Reshiram, and we're just going to max Quake the freaking overpowered busted thing. Actually, we don't even have to Quake it. I'm not afraid of it. This board has like no power. I don't need the Spidef boost that badly either. I wonder if he's Ice Beaming me. That's another reason why I switched out here. Like I U-turned. I U-turned or break Sash. But we'll see what he goes for. My tri-attack's strong. Can I get a freeze? I'd rather have a burn in this situation, actually. It would really help me out. Trick Room, go for it. Nice Trick Room, bro. Do you think I care about what you do? You're at -1, by the way, on your Staka. Just throwing that out there. You, -1. Kind of want to switch my Lando back in. I'm just going to Raw Earth Power and switch Lando back in. I don't have any way to re-heal my Reshiram, but I don't think I need to max right now. Because I also think he's just going to Shuka me. I think there's a high chance that we get Shuka buried here. So, like, maxing wouldn't actually KO anyways. I guess if I really wanted to, I could have maxed the Reshiram, max flared, and switched in Torkoal that turn, but I want to save Torkoal to bring in after we see the Ogre. Getting this second Intimidate just makes it so like his Rock Slides won't do anything. Yeah. I wanted it to hit me. That sucks. I needed a Policy proc. That's just fine. Eerie Impulse, or my special attack, right? Of my Porygon. Wow, so you ignore my Reshiram. You see my Reshiram and you just ignore it. That's nuts. There's the Shuka. It's almost like I play the game. It's almost like I play the game. Doing all the damage. Okay. There's Shuka. Let me think about this. That Porygon with Eerie Impulse is actually going to be really, really problematic. He's going to Impulse me. There's no flying type, so you actually can't get around that if I do this. If you have Ice Beam, you have Ice Beam. I don't actually think that's that big of a deal. Yeah. Rock Slide, can you proc my Policy, please? Thank you. Weak Policy proc. Please no flinch, though. There it is. You're probably Eerie Impulsing my Porygon, or my Reshiram, though. Yep. So I'm just going to be back at neutral. We're going to have to rely on Torkoal to win this game, I think. But at least I'm not -2, which means I'm still going to get my KO on the Staka, which means your Wide Guard user's down, which we talked heavily about in the team preview as being a big problem. And then we're U-turning. I think we have the ability to bring Torkoal in here, but if we bring a Torkoal, he'll go right into Kyogre, right? So I don't want that. I'm going to go into my Porygon, because Porygon can soak the damage correctly. And now we'll probably be able to get it downloaded into special attack. Yep. Awesome. That was a really good play. And we haven't blown our max turns. That whole lead, the whole point of that lead with like the Eerie Impulse and the Wide Guards, it's to waste our max turns. I haven't taken the bait. Now he's revealed his Ogre. I can bring in my Torkoal eventually, and we're just going to be in a really, really good spot. I actually think I'm just going to nuke this Ogre. I wonder who's slower, to be fair. I mean, I'm speed reduced 0 speed. So it's like, I wonder how slow. We are definitely maxing this turn. I don't care about all the Eerie Impulses you can put on us. I just want the Spidef boosts. And then Torkoal will carry us. Let me just check one thing. 2 or 3 turns on Trick Room. 2, okay. So I might have to set Trick Room in a couple more turns. That's completely fine. I mean, we could always try attack into a burn or a freeze. I'd rather not try attack into a para against a Trick Room guy. But we don't need to reset Trick Room if we do that. So, yeah, we'll see. And you can only Eerie Impulse 1 right now. That's another thing. Like, Reshiram's still at neutral. Porygon's at +1. And I bet you they think we're switching out the Reshiram. We don't need to. We really want to soften up that Ogre in case he wanted to Spout. So, like, we really don't want, like, spec Spout happening. Looks like he's maxing it, too. And that's completely fine. If you want to go single target Ogre me, like, go for it, champ. I think it's totally fine. I wonder if I'm gonna have to solar beam it. I might actually have to solar beam that thing. Because we're not gonna do enough this turn. Unless we get that big freeze. Porygon. Porygon, let's go. Freeze it. Never lucky. Hit the correct target, but like, that's also fine. We're just doing this for the SPDF boost. Like, I want to stick the damage. If we can get that guy to like half, I will, before like we lose him on. I will bring out Torkoal and Eruption. If we can actually just wait out all of this Ogre's turns with just this board, we bring out Torkoal. Like, Torkoal does like 80% to Ogre when it's not in max. It suns up. So it's not gonna do anything. I mean, that's a lot, but it's not as much as he wants to do, really. Quake this time. Yeah, you still Quake. Yeah, we're gonna be okay. We're gonna have to eventually reset the TR, which is gonna be really hard. I think I might have to fodder the lander to do it, but we'll see how this works. The Porygon's also low enough to get KO'd by Eruption as well, so that's also really important. And our Porygon's just getting thick. Our Porygon's getting big. +1 SPDF on Porygon, and +1 special attack is really, really nice. Oh, that's so much damage. He recovers. That should be okay. That's a good play from him, by the way. Should have done that like a couple turns ago, I think. Because now he's not within range of Eruption anymore, so we can like Trick Room if he has to. Which can be not cool. But yeah, now he's at half. He's definitely within range for Trick Room, so that's really cool. And he's not going to be able to take out Reshiram this turn, and so as long as he doesn't crit this turn, we're going to be okay. He's got another SPDF boost. Hits the Porygon. Mentions turn normal. That means that Kyogre's back to being fastest on the board now. I don't really want to set the max flare, do I? Because I was thinking about it, like I totally could. We don't know what he has in the back. I'm assuming it's Rilla, to be completely fair. I'll do this one turn. Because I think he's going to go for my Porygon. Okay, here's the Reshiram. Yeah, he had to crit to do it. So that's great. We didn't die. It's a third SPDF boost. This really just keeps me out of the Ogre range for the remainder of the game, I think. Oh my gosh, that's a crit too. That's great. So this means he's just super weak. That was a great crit, by the way. I'll definitely take those. We definitely take those. Reshiram busted. You heard it here first. Foul play. I have an attack boost. I'm actually super happy that I go down here. Not super happy, but like, I'll take that. I should have Trick Room. That would have been such a good Trick Room turn. But like, I'll take my recover. Because we can just KO the Ogre this turn with Porygon. His Ogre's going to outspeed me, but he doesn't know that. So he might play defensive this turn. He might. Yeah, he has no idea that he's faster than me right now. He should be faster than me, by the way. Just throwing that out there. He definitely should just be faster than me. As weird as it sounds, I kind of want to just Earthquake. Because Rock Slide probably won't do it. I'll actually Rock Slide. He can totally just kill this Lando. I just want to get my Trick Room up so I can bring Torkoal. The way that he wins this game is switching out Ogre this turn. So we can then reset it when I bring out my Torkoal. Because, like, if he does all those things, the fact that he has, like, Eerie Impulse Porygon means I probably won't be able to break him with my Porygon. Yo, we take those. Is he Trick Rooming me? I mean, that's why I Rock Slid, so I can flinch the Porygon, so I actually guarantee get a Trick Room up. Top play. Awesome. Perfect. Perfect. Doesn't even get the KO. So his Lando should be going, or sorry, his Ogre should be going down here. The right play is to switch Ogre out. I'm throwing that out here. It's the correct play. His Protect's on cooldown. The right play is to switch out Ogre. He will probably win the game if he does. Because I don't think I can ever beat his Porygon. The only thing I have going for me is, like, maybe if we go to time, like, maybe it can work out for me because he's taking a lot longer in his turns than I have. I'd rather not go to time. Oh, he's just going to fodder then. Yeah, that's probably going to be game for me. We just bring out... He never put an Eerie Impulse on the Porygon. We just bring out Torkoal in the game. Yep. Oh my gosh, he's actually like not even taking the kill on the Lando. Yeah, we take those. I'll stick some more damage when I switch out too. Finally, you get the Eerie Impulse out. It's about dang time. You know what time it is? I think you have Rillaboom in the back, by the way. So you can go fake out Eerie Impulse my Torkoal. But like, at the same time, you'd be eating an Ice Beam. Show me that Rilla that you saved to beat our Slowking. Show me it. Show me Rilla. I know you have it. I know you have it. I know you looked at that Slowking and you're like, I don't want to deal with that. You got Rilla. Show it to me. Uh-oh. That's still fine. That's not Rilla. That ain't Falco? I guess it makes sense. It wouldn't have been Whimsicott. So, like, I just had a 50-50. But he should still actually go die. I wonder if he's going to protect an Eerie Impulse my Torkoal. Oh, he's just big gone. Big gone! Woo! Porygon Dunzo! We take those. We take those. We take those all the way to the bank. This team is so good. This team is just so good. All it does is win. All this team does is win. And it's probably going to go up on Patreon in a couple days. Because it's pretty good. But yeah, we'll take those wins. We fought really good people today. And you know what? I want to say thank you guys for watching. If you guys made it this far, and you guys haven't liked the video, think about leaving a like on the video. Think about leaving a comment. Think about answering the question today. Letting me know, are you guys excited for Series 9? Are you excited to go back to what Series 7 rules were? Or are you sad to see Series 8 go? You know, the whole time that we've had Series 8, I've kind of talked about how, like, I'm not really a big fan of Series 8. But if you could kind of tell, I've got to a point with Series 8 to where I know so much to where I can win with everything. So, like, I'm currently actually totally okay with Series 8. Like, I'm starting to actually experiment and use a lot more meme sets. You know, we've used Toxtricity, that cool Zamazenta set. We used Slowking today. And I'm actually having a good time with Series 8. Like, if we had a whole nother month of Series 8, I would probably still be excited for that. So I guess I'm kind of sad to see Series 8 go because now it's finally fun for me. But, you know, let me know in the comments below if you guys are excited for Series 9 or sad to see Series 8 leave. Also, if you guys have made it this far and you guys watch my content on a regular basis, think about subscribing to the channel. I said it in yesterday's video, but, like, only about 38% of the people that watch my videos are actually subscribed. So if you're someone that watches, you appreciate the content, think about dropping the sub. You don't have to turn notifications on. I'm never going to ask anyone to turn notifications on. We all know those are really annoying. But I would appreciate it if you guys drop the sub on the channel. That would really, really help me out. And other than that, thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you guys have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.